Me llamo Ricardo. Yo soy pastor de Iglesia de Dios, Defiance, Ohio. I'm here with a mission team from Defiance, and my job has been laying block to build walls. You know, I think my favorite thing about this trip is really that God shows you. We get so consumed with all the peripherals that we think we need in America, and we come here and we realize that we have so much, and yet we complain so much about what we don't have. And so it's just a humbling experience. I enjoy the people. I've enjoyed tremendously getting to know Shawn and Jen and their family, and they have been a huge blessing. And it's just a privilege to be a part of this.
I love meeting people. So part of the thrill of being here for me is meeting people who are not like me. The conditions they live in are not like mine. The everyday struggles are not like mine. And yet, their love for Jesus is the same. We have a common thread, and I love that.
I think the favorite part for me is interacting with the people here. You know, I haven't had too much of a chance of doing all this work, but just seeing the people around here and the kids, how happy they are, interacting with them and playing ball with them, that's probably the best part for me.
Hi, my name is Dr. Terry Holman. I'm a chiropractor from Napoleon, Ohio. I'm here in the Dominican Republic on a mission trip with my church, the Defiance Church of God. Back home, my tools of the trade are my hands because I manually manipulate my patients. Here, the tools of my trade are a ruler, a pencil, masonry knife, masonry hammer, and a saw. Most of the kids here think, though, that I am Santa Claus. Why they get that impression, I really don't know.
Some of the greatest differences that I notice is the work attitude of everyone. The children will argue over who gets to do the work. And it's not because they just want to help for a little bit and then go do something. They will sit there for hours and do. I had them filling balloons with dirt for me for a craft, and they sat and filled hundreds of balloons with dirt and joyfully did it and made conversation. It was beautiful. Everybody, there's work to be done. They come ready to do it. It's a blessing to them, and I'm going to take that back with me and remembering having work to do is a blessing.
Sitting on porches since Friday while the sky tilts like a watery glass.
Probably the best thing that I could say is if you come down here, your heart will definitely be changed just because we are so blessed in the United States to have so much.
What I don't say, what I can't say is that with this joy comes morning, something left behind, blue line, teary mango, lime.
The Dominican Republic from the United States is culture. There's a lot of difference. There's a lot more needs here. They are very humble people. We waste more than they use. It's very humbling to be here and realize how much we dispose of and get rid of that these people would love having.
Like the ladies here, they go to the store if they have the money. If they're preparing meals, they go to the store 2 to 3 times a day, depending on how much they're eating. They can't go to the store and buy a week's worth of food, bring it home, and their family live off that food. And I complain about going to the store once or twice a week. I see how spoiled we are as far as too much stuff, too many things that we take for granted. And I feel so guilty. I feel terrible for being a whiner about having to go. This is how I feel. I don't like to go to the grocery store 1 or 2 times a week. So now I realize how blessed I am.
Most of the people here don't make a lot of money, but they are more than willing to give you what they have. They want to be appreciated, they want to be loved. The kids come up, every morning that we have been to the school, everybody comes running out to greet us. They are glad that we are here.
Are you enjoying the mission trip?
Yes, see.
See. What is what has blessed you the most?
People.
I've flown loosely into that world. I stayed heavily. I'll be jacaranda tree.
My name is Tito Carasquillo. I find myself in the Dominican Republic, and I'm humbled by the surroundings and the people and the warmth. What I have considered to be the most enjoyable part of this trip has been the uncertainty, not knowing what to expect. I've been profoundly affected by the way I've been able to communicate in Spanish. Being bilingual has been a tremendous advantage to me and to the team as a whole. What I call filling the gap of communication between the rest of the team members and myself has really helped us, and it has facilitated the ability for the rest of the team members that aren't bilingual to interact with the Dominicans and form a bond that might not have taken place, but there have been so many experiences that we've, even between team members and the group that I came with, we have such a dynamic chemistry. We come from different walks of life, and I totally believe that we're not here by coincidence. We're here by design. Most of us, if not all of us, didn't understand what our purpose was here or the meaning of this trip, and we've all grown in the last 4 or 5 days, and we really have worked hard. I must admit that originally I thought that it was a big undertaking. We had a tremendous amount of work, and we're not professional tradespeople, but the bonding and the harmony that we've been able to accomplish has been extremely overwhelming and emotional from the standpoint that we're accomplishing things that they very much appreciate, very much need. Just to have the people and the kids in particular interact and they're all around, and I must admit that it was overwhelming at first, but it's all part of the experience, and I've grown to I've learned to accept it. I will forever remember this trip and how it has impacted not only me, but our full team, and ultimately it will affect our church in a very positive way.